all know, so many businesses took a big hit last year, but some industries have proven more resilient than others during the pandemic. Fox 12's Haley Rush shows us a few jobs that are considered pandemic proof and gives us a look at the ones that are finally making a comeback.
Some industries have thrived more than others in 2020.
What are some industries that have stayed really strong even during this pandemic?
So the strongest industry in Oregon right now is transportation, warehousing, and utilities. Not only has it regained all the jobs that it lost in 2020 at the start of the pandemic, but it's actually at record high employment that it's ever had.
Anna Johnson, senior economic analyst with the Oregon Employment Department, says that's because of a rise in online sales, even before the pandemic and especially during it.
So it just kind of doubled the two growing trends on top of each other.
While she doesn't have an exact reasoning as to why, Johnson says the professional and technical services industry continues to forge ahead too.
This kind of includes architectural and engineering firms.
It may surprise you, but healthcare jobs actually took an unusual dip in 2020. Johnson says that's because of elective procedures stopping at the beginning of the pandemic.
It hasn't quite fully gained back all the jobs that it lost, but it is trending upward, and it's one of the industries that we're seeing the most job vacancies and hiring for right now.
She says jobs in social assistance have openings too.
That comes from nursing assistants, personal care aides, seeing a lot of job vacancies for kind of the healthcare support.
And Johnson says an industry that took one of the biggest hits in 2020, leisure and hospitality, which includes restaurants, is finally on the rise again, now that places are opening back up.
You know, it is the fastest growing industry right now. In February, it gained 11,000 jobs over the month. I think it's about half of the way back to the jobs that it had.
Is this a good time for people to look for a new job?
It is. Even though we've seen these employment losses, employers are still hiring.
Haley Rush, Fox 12 Oregon.